All right, Corey Houghton. I'm the technology director at Earlham Community Schools in Earlham, Iowa. I also teach computer science, and yeah, this is my first video. I've been trying to send out some threads on AI in education, and I just am, I guess frustrated that, I think I'm chicken little on this, but in 3 years it's just going to be all AI, and I don't really see the, the the pressure that we need to be putting ourselves under to making sure that we're ready for what's coming. And I need to control what I can control, which is to try to get teachers ready. Um, I need to get policymakers to see what's coming. I think it's great. I think it's a great opportunity, but I can hardly keep up with um, the amount of content as it comes out. So I'm super excited about it. Like I said, I'm trying to control what I can control, and that's, I guess, what I'm going to try and do here. So, that being said, I won't get too much into it, but this is a tool that I came across. I'll try and push out some content as fast and as furious as I can. This is a tool that I came across. It's called Curipod, and it does all kinds of really cool stuff. I would compare it a lot to a Kahoot, where you can engage your students, but it also combines the power of AI, which basically every tool now is getting some type of AI component with it. So it's at curipod.com, and I'll kind of run through some of the things that you can do. And first one is you can just specifically select your subject area, and then whatever grade level you want to teach or teaching. So let's say, sorry, like I said, I'm getting very new to this, so pardon me that I'm not so great here. Okay, so let's say we're doing 5th grade science, and then let's say that we wanted to do a brain break. There's all kinds of stuff that'll just automatically populate here. Okay, so let's say that we want to do a brain break. There's full lesson. You guys can read this. There's quizzes. There's stuff that's automatically generated. Okay, and I won't go through everything. You guys can read. You're smart people. But we'll start off here with the brain breaks. And it's pretty slick. So come in here, you just click to do your magic. And if you like this, okay, then you will click this present button. And then let's move it over here. Okay, so if you like this, okay, whatever this brain break happens to be, draw a banana, dress the legacy. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, so we're 90-minute block period. We just want to do a some type of brain break. So whatever this 5 minutes is, we can click it down, and then whenever we click the start button, it's a lot like Kahoot. Then it's just going to go ahead and start this off, and then if I join here. Maybe not. Of course, it always works this time whenever you're trying to test it. There we go. Okay. So, give you a fake name, and then you can join with your real name. And then whenever you use the teacher ready, you can click this play button. And then it's kind of weird that you've got to click play twice, but you click it again, and then I don't know if you can show this. The kids can actually then go ahead and draw something, draw a banana. Okay, so like that. And then you're going to get an opportunity as a student to, so if we click play here, then the kids are going to be able to vote on these. Yeah, so the kids can vote on them. For some reason I get 2, which is kind of weird. Yeah, awful. Okay, right. Anyway, very cool. And so that is brain breaks, right? So now if we get out of here, kind of struggle getting out of this, but it's neither here nor there. All right, so brain breaks, super simple, right? And all the kids have a great laugh. We're good to go. All right, so now, like I said, lots of things that we can do here. So presenting is very simple. So if we want to, let's say that we have a presentation that we want to update. There's another tool that I don't know that I have, a ton of time that I would spend a lot on, but it's called gamma.app. And let me see. And this is fantastic. I don't know what else to say. It just creates like super beautiful presentations. Let me see. Like, I think the only thing that I typed in here was like the causes of the Civil War, and it created like this entire thing. Like, it's just amazing, right? And you can do the same thing here. So, and obviously as a teacher, you need to go back through and proofread it. But you just think about, I think about whenever I was teaching English, 10, 15 years ago, and, you go pull out the old Encyclopedia Britannicas and how long that would take me to, figure all these things out. So anyway, you present this, and then it doesn't have exactly the same functionality, but this is beautiful. Like, I could never create something like this. So, same thing kind of here. If you want to just dump a presentation in here. And then you can click this do magic, and it'll do the same thing. It'll be very similar to a Kahoot, where it'll make it interactive so the kids can then follow it along. So I won't put you through my terrible presentation slides there, presentation skills there, but I would probably compare that a little bit more to like a Pear Deck type deal. But it's actually kind of cool where it will actually create some questions along the way. Let me see if we can go ahead and present this. Hopefully this isn't as clunky as the last time we did it. So if we do, so you can, sorry, I'm kind of clicking over some different lines here. All right, this was going to require me to sign it, but yeah, okay. So like I didn't even type this, right? So and I don't know why it's asking me to, now it's asking me to sign in here, which is kind of a bummer, but I haven't done that through any of my testing. But I wonder what happens if I click play. Let's try that. Okay, so if we do this. And if we play this, right? I mean, this is so easy. Like the only thing that I've really done is I've typed in one sentence over a gamma.app, which was what were the causes of the Civil War. And this this has created all these questions, all this interactivity. It's amazing. So if I type in slavery, and it creates I mean, right? I mean, it's just cool. This is super, super cool. Okay, so get out of this. Okay, so go back to our homepage. Just a couple more things because you guys can experiment this on your own. Um, I did go through the quiz. Surprisingly, I thought the quizzes were kind of underdeveloped, but this is probably something that I'm sure that's going to get better. But I didn't think it was all that great. It doesn't mean that I used it correctly, for sure. Exit tickets I thought were pretty cool. So if we go down here to exit tickets, um, let's go, let's say 5th grade. So if I say water cycle for 5th grade, and it'd be the same thing, right? So if I, present this and then people join and then they, everybody can, type in and all those things. So kind of quickly to wrap up, so I don't take a ton more time here. There are pre-built lessons, okay? So you can create a lesson, and then there's some lessons that are already built over here, which is cool. But then there's some lessons that are already built. So if you click on this lessons tab, there's some that some teachers have already built. It's still a pretty new tool, but it just works a lot like whatever any other generative AI model. So if you just go in there and you type in one thing, then it's going to start to generate these other things. And as a teacher, you still need to go back through and look at these things for correctness. But if you like this, you want to take a look at this. Okay, introduction to poetry. I mean, there's just all kinds of things out there. So Curipod, it's at least worth a look, especially if you're a heavy Kahoot user, or if you like doing presentations. Or, I mean, if I was still teaching middle school, like I'd be all over this because, every 20 minutes the kids are wanting to move around, swarm around. So, anyway, thanks for watching my first video. Hope to do some more. Leave me some feedback, subscribe, whatever it is people are always saying. So,